Now, Steve's a dear friend of mine, and when he was building the Win, I'll never forget, he was at my home in Sun Valley. I had just gotten to meet him. It was New Year's, and everybody else was standing watching the fireworks, and I was sitting at the table, and I was basically doing a brain melt, sucking out of his brain everything I possibly could. How do you think about this? What do you do? How do you market? And here's what I learned from Steve. People don't buy products. They buy feelings. People don't buy products. They buy states. People don't buy products. They buy identities. And he and I went back and forth for about 2.5 or 3 hours and became lifelong friends for the last decade and a half. And what I learned from him is, how many of you know the 6 human needs? Let me see your hands. Raise your hand if you know the 6 human needs. So real quick, for those who've never heard it before, what's the first need that all human beings have? It's not a goal, it's not a desire, it's a need. What is it, quick? Certainty. Everyone has a need for certainty that they can avoid pain, or ideally they can have some pleasure, but that's a survival instinct. If you have total certainty all the time, you will feel completely what? Bored. So what's the second human need? Quick. Uncertainty, which another word for uncertainty is variety. The need for surprise. Who here loves surprises? Say aye. Both, you like the surprises you want, right? Surprises you don't want, you call problems, but you need them too to be alive, and business provides plenty of variety, right? What's the third human need? The need to feel significant. Significant is the third human need, to feel significant, unique, special, important, significant. Who has the need to feel significant? Who? Who? Everybody. What do people say? I don't want to feel significant. That's how they get significance, by saying, I don't need significance. I'm more unique than you. You have the significance, I don't. Some people get significance by buying a $500,000 or $1 million car. Some people get significance by saying, I don't spend any money. I don't need a nice car. I'm so special, I don't need a nice car. It's called a reverse ego symbol. Same need, they just go about it a different way. But if you're totally significant and unique and special, that feels good, but then you feel alone, because the fourth human need is the need for connection and love. Who needs connection and love? Everybody. And by the way, those first needs everybody gets. Certainty, uncertainty, or variety, significance. Even if you have to make up stories about yourself, you'll find a way to feel significant, right? And a feeling of connection, if not love. The final 2 needs are the needs of the spirit. You must grow is number 5. You grow or you. If a business is not growing, what is it doing? That's a fact. There's no such thing as a stable business. You're growing or you're dying. There's no plateau that you can stay at and stick around. And lastly, number 6, you got to grow. And with what you grow, you have to contribute, because everything in the universe is either growing or dying. Everything in the universe is contributing, or it's eliminated by evolution, if nothing else. We're made for that. Now, having said that, when I was with Steve that night, I explained these 6 needs, and as I'm explaining them, he grabs me physically by the shoulder. He goes, that one. And I just said significance. He goes, that's where I've made all of my money in my entire life.